This is gonna be the last. If you want the shield weaver,
I've spent a
this is
lifetime
the
trying to
last
uncover
one
the secrets of this world.
to
Where
get
the
your shield
machines
weaver
came
armor.
from, how the old
Why
ones
does she have a
achieved such power
monobrow
only to fall
or
into cycles of
unibrow?
death. A lifetime
Weird
of
shadow,
failure.
I
As
guess.
year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Don't have the key.
Until
Lol.
Nora Huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobeck here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Is that even a question?
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated. So by now,
Well, they fucked up. Your pea brain cannot process.
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Oh, I thought they were just gonna poison people outside with that
Like 1,000 years
dubious
old
looking
air.
smoke.
So that's like, oh yeah, we need a way to plant fucking people into this hellhole, because you're supposed to sneak in, no one pay attention, and then all of a sudden you activate the vent.
Could she?
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Is there a chance she could have closed that door with a voice command too?
We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
A lobby.
Yeah.
That's fun. It's nice to see that you can identify what it is
These will keep.
amidst all the stalactites and stalagmites.
So,
Please
well,
take a
after
seat
you
and
guys
wait
see
for your
what
name
this
to be
quest
called.
offer, you guys are
A
gonna say,
selection of
okay, the
beverages and
shield
snacks
weaver
are
is not, you know, it's not just like, oh yeah, it's bullshit.
How many energy cells are there for the shield weaver?
Huh? It's 5.
5. So you've shown how to get what, 2 of them?
Well, the
No
rest
space.
are just like, because there are 3 runes you have to do via story. There are 2 that you just do via exploration. One of them is map. So you see the symbol? This
Yeah.
is the rune, right? So 3 of them will unlock via story. One of them, this one, will unlock from the beginning because we're playing New Game Plus. So we're not playing this rune. You go in as baby Aloy and you'll find your first one over
Okay.
there. And the second one is exploration. This one is actually where you get the shield weaver. You just go in and say, oh, this is weird, how am I get it? Yeah, you need 5 power cell, and there's one, and 3 from the story. And we're really close to the end already, so this will be the last one you need. And you probably have like a 1 or 2 more quests when you have the shield weaver.
You're going backwards.
I know, I'm just
Oh.
checking the information bits. But
I see.
But as you can see, you can only enjoy the shield weaver in the New Game
Proceed
Plus.
into Viewing Room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
So you either enjoy your Shield Weaver in New Game Plus, or you enjoy the Shield Weaver in the last two quests of the first playthrough.
So it's basically just impractical to get in the base
No.
game
You
because
have-
you get it toward the end.
Yeah.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Okay. This is not armor I'm wearing, but whatever.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors. The Zero Dawn is a top-secret super weapons program. The technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them.
Fake news.
They are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a super weapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. Here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is
Even
inevitable.
cockroaches.
No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating. Waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day. The day that life on Earth ceases to exist is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Bro, the first time I played this, I was like, wow, what a story.
It's really grim.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
Why not right now? I want to
Because
do
you're
it right
talking.
now.
Have you ever opened a door while talking?
Yes, I did.
Impossible. Impossible.
Through the vents.
You've never done it.
Nothing stopped you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
The fuck is this?
Tomb?
What are you doing?
What the fuck is that? It's yellow.
The pink blob or the yellow blob? I don't know. Is it some guy bending over?
Oh, that's a weapon.
Oh, he's just some dude who's invisible. He's just walking around as a floating weapon.
Here it is.
You remember that one time your whole body went transparent and you just appeared to be a floating gun? I don't, because if that happened to you, you'd probably burn to death.
Burn to the ground?
There's a lot of burning to the ground that would happen if you were successful at becoming invisible. Because if ultraviolet light passes through your body without any resistance whatsoever, you would just get cooked.
Really?
It'll fuck you up. Ultraviolet light already damages your skin enough as is. Imagine that same damaging light wave going through your entire body. Your skin is there for a reason.
Who,
Get over
me?
here. She's coming.
And
Oh, law, I'm coming. Really?
For the rightful project.
what kind of gun is that? The fire striker?
Kinda needle.
Does it strike fires or does it strike with fire? That's the funny thing about a firefighter. Do they fight fire or do they use fire to fight?
What the fuck is that?
Data points.
Those are the fireworks.
Out here.
That's loud.
Hmm.
That's very loud. It's more fudge-based or data log.
Yeah, I do not fudge. I do not.
I don't
fudge.
want fudge. I don't need fudge.
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
We need fudge.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we could negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, U.S. Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes.
It'll be
With the
too easy,
resources
isn't it?
I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Hera said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate. What is left?
Meeting with Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor,
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said, not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it, after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
It is accurate, yes.
So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people. They feed off them?
Not just people, all organic matter.
Every living thing dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life reduced to bloody biofuel.
In a word, yes.
Who did this? Pharaoh? That arsehole. Is he here?
No, Doctor.
Please, tell him Tom Pake wants a word. Now, get off! Get off! Please! You get Ted Pharaoh in here!
Yeah, that dude deserved to die, to be honest.
Yeah, he fucked up the whole planet. It's his fault that everything's gonna die.
Discuss?
Yep.
Oof. So Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bubble serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, it was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My taste run classic.
Oh.
Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malky was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me.
Aw.
Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place. You know, blood coffee? Conflict capture?
I have no idea what that means.
Mr. Tate,
I don't
unclear
know
on you to
either.
proceed. Just go.
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since 57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen.
Arc?
It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
Oh, how little he knows. It's fun to see how all the characters that were involved were just kept in the dark until the very end.
Yep, this is the Zero Down.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world, And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream.
And the immediate
It is
fucked
within
up.
our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
The first thing that stood out to me in that cutscene were the icons.
Destroyed. But then
The
remade?
Apollo,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
the icon for it was the just straight up the focus.
Machine of creation.
Huh.
Yeah, did you notice that?
No.
Yeah, it's the focus, and in that
Russ.
That's interesting.
Why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh robot? Why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
well, additionally, they all had icons representative of their
Yeah.
Greek god or
Yeah.
function. And
Yeah.
I like the Hades one. It is just an upside down
Shutdown.
power button.
Yeah, the shutdown button.
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what I
Fucked up?
damaged,
Oh, fucked up.
I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. Better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. It's just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom. I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be, atonement.
Immediately. No.
If you're still not,
You're definitely fucked.
No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this, but the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back.
Don't fucked up.
Like Syzygy East, like the Congo, like Timo, like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock? You grow old together, with your loved ones, in safety. I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family? I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized.
Isn't that great?
A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Alpert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years. I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words. I'm sorry. Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over.
Wow.
I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
Oh.
See to make sure I behave this time?
Security. For your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my own man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. He's kind of blue skying. It's... Jesus.
Yeah, it is Jesus.
I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here.
Well, I think you get put down
Get your hands off
because
me.
you cannot really spread the word that this whole thing is just a lie.
Join or die.
Yep, join or die.
Well, you're gonna die anyway.
Yeah, in 18 months or now.
So why not? I can't imagine why you would turn it down anyway. Unless you're just freaked out.
The fuck?
Whatever you do, don't die now.
Yes, I guess not. Fuck.
Think anybody ever has to have someone tell them, "Oh, don't die"? Sure thing, pal. I've been doing it my whole life.
What's the point of Artemis Walls? There's no board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved into the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere. Well, it's horrifying, isn't it?
Not really.
How the hell did that miss?
But the alternative? Nothingness. For there to have been all this and then nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him.
I love that. There's so much opportunity to just meme out these dialogue options or these dialogues.
Yeah.
Zero Dawn. It is art.
Okay. I guess that's all she had to say.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor.
Is
She
there
was
another
cute
route?
and just going
I've done
down a
this before.
checklist after all.
Just need my focus.
Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural it'd be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit.
Another one of these.
She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. And every day was a little sweet pea.
Maybe there's
Saw
a
her quota
storage area
slipping
nearby.
away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
This dude, holy shit. Okay.
Yeah, for a second there, I thought he was just gonna be like, no, I want to fuck around elsewhere, thank you. I'd like to go outside and fuck around in the hellscape. That sounds fun.
Done. I should check the door nearby.